This is the city of Absalom, the city at the center of the world. Absalom is celebrating the Radiant Festival, a 3-month festival of epic proportions held once every 100 years. The celebration attracts all types: tourists, performers, merchants, inventors, as well as unsavory types, petty thieves, gangs, cults, and criminal enterprises. That's where we come in. We protect and serve. We are the Agents of Edgewatch.
Hey everyone, welcome to Roll for Combat, Agents of Edgewatch. I'm your GM and host, Damon Glicker, and in this week's episode, well, it looked like they're in the middle of a kill box, and it looks like a whole bunch of skeletons are about to attack them, but I have a feeling they're going to be okay. So a couple things I want to talk about. First of all, we did this episode completely wrong. That's right, 100% completely wrong. Now, I think I've actually said this before, but Gomez is in insect form, which is, as I found out, a battle form. So, if you're in battle form, if you read the rules, a battle form says, quote, unless otherwise noted, the battle form prevents you from casting spells, speaking, and using most manipulate actions that require hands. If there's any doubt about whether you can use an action, the GM decides. Your gear is absorbed into you, the constant abilities of your gear still function, and you can't activate any items. So, that means that him, as an insect, he can't talk, and he can't cast spells. So we messed that up a little bit. And the reason that was messed up is because last year, if you remember at PaizoCon, we did this with Eric Mona, and Eric Mona turned into an insect, and then he cast spells as an insect. And I thought, well, if Eric Mona does it, then that must be correct, because, you know, he's like Mr. Paizo. But we were wrong, so sorry about that. Anyhow, for those of you who know, battle forms are really good for getting around and spying, but they're really bad for combat unless you're like turning into a dinosaur or something. And if you're a spellcaster, battle forms are really, really bad because, well, you can't cast spells or manipulate or, well, do anything, really. And a battle form is basically polymorph. You know, basically if you change into something that's, you know, considered a battle form. So we did that wrong. But to be honest, it doesn't really matter because this week's combat is one of those weeks where it looks really, really deadly. I'm not spoiling anything, but this is one of those really cool weeks where you're a PC and you get all these new abilities and you get to try them out for the first time and you realize, oh my god, these things are really cool. It's like, you know, the Spider-Man scene where you wake up and suddenly you're Spider-Man and you're like punching through walls and you're like, oh my god, where did that come from? And this is exactly like that because they really haven't had combat in 2 levels if you think about it. So they went from level 5 to level 7 and they also changed around some of their abilities and how they're attacking and all these other things. So they are just destroying everything and they're having a fun time doing it. So you can actually hear it in this week's episode. They're like, woohoo, this is great, and look at this, and watch this. Hey, who knew I can do that? It's a lot of fun. I always like when this happens as a PC. So one thing I want to note about this catacombs, the catacombs are big, like really big, like really, 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 really big. The actual dungeon itself is 41 pages. That is enormous. Most of these dungeons within these adventure paths are maybe like 15, maybe 20 pages. This is a big, big dungeon. The majority of the adventure path is these catacombs. So they're going to be down here for quite a while. What I do recommend is you go to the Discord channel because I'm going to put up a map of the catacombs so that way you can kind of follow around. Now, to break it up into different chapters, think of it this way. There's sort of 3 main areas of the catacombs. There's the church itself, which is like the Church of Arodan, and they're going to have to kind of figure out and manipulate their way through that. There's the catacombs, which is like the underground and sort of the nastiness and like creatures and critters that have sort of infiltrated into the catacombs. And then there's the cult themselves. So they have to get through 2 layers before they even get to the cult. Now, I'm not really spoiling it. I'm just giving you an idea of what to expect, because they're going to be down here for quite a while. Now, I think it's going to go pretty quick because, you know, these guys do run their games pretty fast, but I just give you an idea of, wow, why aren't they going up to the skin saw and killing them right away? Because this place is big. But the one thing I do like about a place this big is there's a lot of stories. There's a lot going on. There's going to be stories and sub-stories and plots and subplots, and this is an old-fashioned dungeon where it's not just, okay, go in, kill the bad guys, and leave. It's go in, find all these cool side quests, then do some of the side quests while you're doing the main quest, and discover the whole history of this dungeon and what's been going on here, which is really neat because it's telling a story through the quests. So sit back, relax, enjoy the very large, very cool, very awesome catacombs, and are going to be in here for quite a while. Anyhow, with that, let's get to this week's show notes. Okay, everyone, so big update on RPG Superstar and Battles of Bestiary, so listen carefully. So, I've been talking to a whole bunch of my friends, and a lot of people seem to want to have a special edition of this book. So, it seems like the easiest way to take care of this, believe it or not, is Kickstarter. Now, there's a reason why so many people do Kickstarter, is because it's actually a lot easier to do the distribution of a book through Kickstarter, because otherwise I have to get it into a whole bunch of different stores, and you have to get it to Amazon, and there's a lot you have to do. But with Kickstarter, it will be much, much easier for me to get everyone's orders and for me to get it out. And the beautiful thing is, it doesn't really change anything for you, except it gives you way more options. That's right. Now, instead of you having to worry about where to get a special copy, or where to get the download for the PDF, and blah, 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 you can just go to Kickstarter and order it. And the beautiful thing is, it doesn't really change the timing for when it's going to be released, because it's already being printed. And best of all, I'm going to add more stuff. That's right, I'm adding more things because it's a Kickstarter. So I'm insane. I got Mark Seifter and Patrick Randy from Paizo. They're both on board. They're going to be creating new stuff just for the Kickstarter. I have some cool new prizes. I have the special edition being printed as well right now. It's got this amazing, beautiful, ridiculously nice cover. I'm going to put a bookmark in it. I'm trying to do some other cool things for the special edition. So yeah, there's going to be a special edition now, and I really like the special edition cover. I think it is amazing. I actually took out every single word I could, so it's just a cover. It's basically the title, the word Pathfinder compatible, because you need to put that on by legal reasons, and that's it. That's kind of it. It's just that's it. It's all illustration, as much illustration as I can get on the cover and the back cover. So it is amazing looking. And that will be exclusive to Kickstarter itself. And there is going to be something else. We're going to be adding probably a new book. I can't believe I'm doing it already, because I got bored already. I'm already bored because I'm like not doing anything because the book is done. So I'm like, you know what, let's do another book. So I'm going to do a real quick tiny book with Mark Seifert. And when you see this book, you will lose your mind, because Mark is very, very good to work with, because Mark works at Paizo. So he knows what people want. He's like, you know what people really like, and you know what was a really big seller? This is what worked. So let's do that, because Paizo's not doing it. So you do it instead, Steve. So you are going to get something. I'm not going to spoil it just yet, but that's right. There's so many things. There's the super secret section, which actually I'm going to spoil very soon. I'm going to do some interviews. I'm going to probably be on a whole bunch of different podcasts with Mike in the near future. We're going to have some blogs on Paizo that's written by the guys. We're going to have pictures. So there's going to be a lot leading up to this. As for the timing for the Kickstarter, it's a little tricky, because from what I know, everyone says don't do a Kickstarter in July or August. Those seem to be bad months. But, well, guess what? We're in the middle of July, so I don't want to wait until the middle of September, because the beginning of September is the holidays, and then the middle of September is Gen Con, and I probably don't want to do it right around Gen Con. It seems like kind of a bad time to do it. I don't know. I'm trying to do it very soon. It doesn't really affect when the books will get to you, because the books are coming from China, and it looks like the books are coming towards the end of September, beginning of October, so you will get it no matter when I really start the Kickstarter. It's all going to come more or less at the exact same time. The only thing that changes is the way in which you order it, and the amount of cool stuff that you get, and the fact that because it's a Kickstarter, I'm going to add a lot more to it. So anyhow, I'm in the process of setting that up. If anyone who's ever done any Kickstarters out there or has any experience, please get in touch with me. I'd just be curious what you think about the best time to start it. I was thinking at the end of August, and that way it leads into September and towards the end of September, and it's over Gen Con, which always is helpful. But, I don't know if that's a bad time, because usually the end of August, everyone's away. I know that's always a very quiet time. I don't know if it's a good idea to start a Kickstarter right in the middle of the end of August. But who the heck knows? You guys out there, anyone out there with some experience, let me know. But that is the latest and greatest, and also I am scheduling lots of interviews on lots of podcasts, which is ironic because I do have my own podcast, but I'm going to be on other podcasts so you can actually listen to us, and it's not just going to be me, it's going to be me and Mark and Patrick who are going to go around and talk about the amazing book and all the cool stuff that we're adding to it, and then the new stuff we're going to be adding for the Kickstarter alone, which is going to blow your mind. You thought your mind was blown before, you thought the book was going to be amazing. I promise you, when you see the new stuff, your mind is going to be double blown, because I'll put it this way. Mark said to me, you know what was the most popular thing that was ever done in the history of Pathfinder First Edition was this thing. And he said, let's do it, and I'm going to go crazy. I've been thinking about this for years, and we're going to go nuts and make it the best thing you've ever seen, period. And Mark's already writing it. That's how crazy it is. Mark is so excited about it, he started to write it for me already, and we are going to put it together. I'm going to make it into a book, and you guys are going to freaking love it. So look for that in the near future. Also, other big news is that we have a new venture officer for the Roll for Combat Discord Lodge. I've been so busy that they asked me to give some of the officer duties to someone else, so we got someone to help out with the lodge. Yay! So that way games get started a lot easier. This way if you have any questions, you can contact them. And the new VA is Brigand42. They are now a night moderator. They're going to be helping me out, and they will be your contact for starting any new games, whether it's Pathfinder or Starfinder Society, on the Discord Lodge. Once again, just go to discord.rollforcombat.com. You too can play games or start games or hang out or do anything really cool like that. And then finally, make sure you do check out the Roll for Combat website, because Jason McDonald is writing up a storm, because now we have the Milwaukee Expanse review that has gone up. And then in the near future, we're going to have some Starfinder reviews. That's kind of gone by the wayside a little bit. We do have the hardcover book, so we're going to be doing some of those reviews. We're going to have Secrets of Magic. We're going to have Guns and Gears. You name it. All the new hardcovers. Jason's going to review them and put them up on the website, and you can find that at, rollforcombat.com. Anyhow, with that, let's get to this week's very exciting episode. Last we left off, you entered the catacombs, and you don't know what the heck you're finding. This place is massive. There's creatures all over the place. It's really creepy. It's dark. You're attacked by statues, but then you sort of figured out how to get past the statues because it looks like it's a temple to Arodan. And then you found, of course, this really, really tiny crypt that's really small. It's like 10 feet wide and like 50 feet long, and there's 12 alcoves filled with dead skeletons clad in chainmail and steel shields and long swords. And Dougie and Lomang decided, let's go right into the center of the kill box and see what happens. And sure enough, it was a surprise party, and Dougie and Lomang were invited, because 6 of those skeletons have come to life. They're not just skeletal champions, they're elite skeletal champions. And they are going to use Dougie and Lomang as the piñatas to the party. But before any of that happens, we have Basil with his sidekick, Gomez the insect. I don't remember what you turned into, but Gomez...
A mantis.
A mantis, that's right. Gomez is using Basil as a mount. That is basically the figure I see. And he's in his little bag. So that will be good on AoE spells, because we can hit both at one time. That will be lovely. So maybe Basil can have like the mantis on his shoulder, and he can like a parrot. And he can just have Gomez up there. But Basil's up.
I'm sorry. The only AoE spell a skeleton should have is a hug.
Jason McDonald is playing Basil Blackfeather, a Tengu empiricist investigator.
Oh, well,
hug.
I'll see if that happens. Maybe he'll give you a big hug. So I am looking as Basil. Basil basically can see oh my god. You can see barely the slivers of skeletons and movement in the alcoves to the west and the east. So yeah, you decide. You can't see them directly. I guess you're going to either have to move into the kill box, aka the piñata party, or run away. Your choice. Or wait.
The skeletons are making a mistake. They don't realize.
Yes.
We're not in there with them. They're in there with us.
Seth Lipton is playing Gomez, a goblin elementalist sorcerer.
They don't know what kind of men we are.
John Statz is playing Cadet Dougie McDougal, a human ruffian rogue.
You're not in here. Oh, I forgot how it goes.
I kind of forgot how it goes, too, for a second.
I'm not trapped in here with you. You're trapped,
in here with me. Yeah.
There we go.
I am going to... I already had my sword cane,
I'm going to presume everyone had their weapons out, so that's fine.
but I'm going to put the sheath back on the sword cane because I suspect I'd rather do blunt damage to skeletons. And I'm going to get my fire staff ready in my other hand.
So that's 1 action, 2 actions, yeah.
And I guess just since I have 1 action left, I'll cast shield. Since I can't like ready a spell or anything, so since spells are 2 actions.
Okay, the skeleton right next to Dougie and Lomang. Oh, it's so cute. So the skeleton, now it already has its longsword, steel shield, and chainmail on. And it animates, it seems to be glowing with evil necrotic energy. Something looks wrong. And it lumbers forward, and it will just attack. Let's do a random chance here. We'll do 1 up to 4. That is Lomang. So 1 action to move, 2nd action to attack with longsword. Oh, let's start the night off with a critical hit, shall we?
Is that a natural 20? Ugh.
Chris Beamer is playing Lomang, an orc tiefling monk of the crane style.
And who is that on?
Who do you think?
I don't know.
Lomang. It's always on Lomang.
All right, well.
Lomang is everyone's favorite punching boy.
It's the magnets he wears under his cloak. They attract swords.
How much damage is that?
Well, I'm actually not using the critical thing, so 26 points of damage. He's got 108. Big deal. Big whoop. And then attacks you again with the second one. 15, that's a miss. And then skeleton number 6, way in the south goes. Oh, let's see. There's Dougie, there's Lomang, and there's Basil. Hey, Basil. Let's see what you can attack.
How's he going to reach me?
3. Hello. Skeleton lumbers over the Basil.
No.
Welcome to the party, pal. Ugh. Does a 30 hit you with your shield?
Yes, it does.
Yeah, I know it hits you. Well, it's only 7 points of damage, so you decide.
Our listeners might think I have a stealthy good auto.
No, you don't.
No, not that good. 25 if you're curious.
So 7 points. Are you going to use your shield at all, or are you not even going to bother?
I'm going to hold off and let that one go through.
All right. And then longsword number 2. 22. That's a miss. Dougie's up. Skeletons left of you and skeletons to the right of you.
Well, I might as well do a...
They're just everywhere. It's new and improved, Dougie.
Dougie 2.0.
You picked a bad day to quit using
what?
them all.
I was just thinking that I'm like, this is like mall central, this area, but oh well.
All right, I'm going to spend 1 round to turn my longsword or my rapier into a mace. Does 1 to 8?
Your weapon, you tell us.
Oh, that's
does.
cool. You can do that? That's
Yes,
cool.
it's the D equivalent. Well, I could do it, but
yes,
I
so
basically
you
have to have
use
the same number of
shifting.
hands.
You
Yeah,
use
it's the shifting rune.
And
Takes 1 standard action to shift.
And interact. Okay.
And then I am just going to, you know what? I'm going to delay my whole turn until after Lomang. I'm going to give him flanking, and I can't get flanking on him, so
Okay. Well,
I'm going to delay.
Skeleton number 4, which is next to Lomang, steps out, and yeah, they don't really have a very big repertoire. Longsword. Oh, critical miss. See, as easy as they come, as easy as they go. 25. Oh, that's a miss, right, Lomang?
That is a miss.
Gomez, you're peeking out as insect form. You just see like the torso of a skeleton in front of you.
Okay, I'll give him a blast tap. And consider if you want to transport me into the middle of them, I can blast a positive energy bomb Like
Ooh.
right now, it's suboptimal, but if you get me more and get everybody in the area of effect,
The problem is, I as the carriage would test. It may take a lot of damage.
well, that's up to you. I'm just saying that's that's.
No,
out
I know
there.
it sounds.
I'm just reminding you
strategy.
that that's
I mean,
out there.
don't-
So what are you doing exactly?
There, disrupt undead and the guy in front of us.
Disrupt undead and the guy in front of you. Alright, fortitude saving throw. 21 fails, so 21 points of damage. Doesn't look too good. Does not look too good. So a little insect just says, "Disrupt undead." It's like, and boom, energy comes flying out of the bag. Got one action left.
That is true.
It is the noisy cricket from Men in Black.
Yes.
I bury myself underneath the feathers of my bird mount.
Oh, ooh, hey. All right, Lomang, you're up.
All right, I can go diagonal, right?
Yeah.
All right, so crane stance
One action.
there,
How?
diagonal.
Diagonally, do you step or do you move?
Oh, that's a step.
Step. How about
Okay. All right. See, just checking.
And
Yeah.
I will flurry.
Okay.
Let's do it.
The one to
Oh
the
my God, there's
west,
so many
right?
choices now.
East. No, I'm
Yeah,
kidding.
the one to the north.
I know. The one that's flanked, of course.
Okay, crane wing.
Wow. Good start.
God. +2.
Oh, he right. You 22?
24.
No, it's not how it works. It's actually -2 to their AC, not plus to your attack. Subtle but important difference. You hit 17 points of damage.
And that's it. I'm done.
And no more stunning fist. You
No
had
more
to
stunning
unlearn
fist.
that.
Yeah, I did have to
Shame.
unlearn that. Yep.
Dougie's up.
Would it work on undead? I guess it does, right? It works on a lot of things.
So here's the interesting thing is that stun, I checked the rules. I couldn't find a single monster that was immune to stun.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
very
I
surprised at
couldn't find a
that.
single one. They're immune to paralysis, but that's not the same as stun. But no.
But is
I
it
couldn't find a single
is it
one.
considered a mind affecting thing or something like
no,
that? Or
no, it's a
I
stun.
like that. Yeah, I like that because
Stun.
it's like you've knocked them off balance.
Yeah.
You've
It
disrupted
works.
them.
It works no matter what. And exactly, it's more like you knock them off balance. It has nothing to do with mind or matter or anything. Daggy, there's a monster right in
All
front
right.
of you.
You know what? I'm gonna just try with my weapons right now. I'm going to twin feint. I was actually looking. Does twin feint require a type of weapon?
No, I don't think so.
Uh,
But the whole thing is, you don't even need to. I mean, you can twin fate, but they're already flat-footed. They can't get more flat-footed.
no, but I'm talking about blunt weapons versus a finesse weapon. I'm worried whether or not I need a finesse weapon to pull off twin feint, and I've been looking up,
The twin feint, you make an attack, so
requirement.
No, you
No,
just-
2 melee weapons. Okay.
each in a different hand.
there might be a finesse blunt weapon. I don't know.
Oh, there's definitely finesse blunt weapons.
Yeah, but I
Guarantee
have
it.
to look it up right now. All right, so I'm gonna just go with. Let's just do the twin feint. I'm gonna do the twin feint. All right,
Or
so
ask the Patrons. Patrons, what is a finesse blunt weapon that you
Oh,
can turn
yeah.
Fist
its
is, I
rapier
know
Would
that.
into?
would a sap be a finesse blunt?
It's non-lethal. It wouldn't work.
Fist is maybe a club.
Club.
all right, so I'm
Nope.
going to attack with my not rapier. Okay, there's rapier 2 and 3. Oh, it's number 1.
Yeah, it's the first attack. Each one of those numbers. 25, you hit.
Okay.
So you do 10 points plus your sneak attack. So 17 points of damage.
Okay.
Pretty good.
And is it 17 points of damage?
Yes.
All right.
I'd say a light mace is a finesse
I'm ready
weapon.
for it to be cut in half or know,
No.
mitigated.
Oh, well,
so-
sorry, because it's actually, sorry. It's a little bit less because you're using piercing.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it's 20, it's 22 points of damage. So
Oh, I do more damage. No.
no, less. You did 5 less because it is piercing and slashing do not work as well against bones. So 5 less, but still, it's a lot of damage.
Okay.
It looks nearly dead.
All right,
So,
and my main gouache, and it's going to be a number 1 attack because there's no second attack penalty.
That's pretty sweet.
that's pretty good. 28.
That's 28.
Nice.
That's +2 because of the armor
Yep.
class thing.
You
That
hit.
might be a crit. Might be a crit.
Not a crit. So
All
that's
right.
15 minus. Boom
Oh,
goes the dynamite.
Good job.
That's good.
They
All
just
right.
die. Crumbles into a pile of bones.
Oh, that's a good sign.
And
Okay,
Dougie's
so
like, this isn't that hard.
for my third action, I am going to change into a mace.
A light mace is finesse, by the way.
Light mace.
Light mace. What is the damage?
1d4.
Ugh. We're gonna go with the. Get out of here. Get out.
It
Of here.
is. I'm just giving you the facts.
All right.
It's like a glorified candlestick or something.
Actually,
Yeah.
you know what? I think I'm gonna do that. Why not?
Yeah,
light
why not?
mace. Yeah, light mace is what I'm
A
gonna do.
light mace.
I think it's
A
I think-
light Caesar salad, if you will.
For future reference, that's man gauche. I
Man
went all the
gauche.
way to French 5 in high school. I had to get some use out of it.
That's like a parrying dagger.
There you go.
Is it mon gauche or main gauche?
Main gauche with a sante goutte.
They do that
Yeah,
French
it's-
thing with the N where it's McMahon. So
Man
man gauche.
It's not a hand gauche.
Because I actually listened to it on I did a Google search and listened to it, and they said main gouache. So I'm like, I don't know if that's phonetically.
Well,
putting
gauche makes
together.
sense because gauche is French for left, so it's kind of meant to be your
Yeah.
secondary hand.
Yep. That makes sense, actually.
And in fact, main, M-A-I-N, is French for hand. So man gauche would literally be left hand.
So man
Man, essentially man, yeah.
gauche. Okay.
Man gauche. Yes.
I just want to be correct. Thank you. I'm glad I know that now.
So
5 years
before-
of French in high school. And that's what
Before I
I,
get
that's what I
attacked-
use
paid
it
off.
for.
Yeah, let me know when you're attacking me.
I just attacked you. So while you're doing French 501 language lesson there, Dougie was attacked 4 times by 2 skeletons. One hits you for 10 points of damage.
Oh, okay.
Now, he's not even paying attention. He's like,
I didn't know.
Him and Basil are arguing the finer points.
Well,
And he's just like sitting there, not even paying attention as these skeletons are like swinging at him. Now, one walked in front of Lomang, attacked you, rolled a 25.
All right, so the next attack that's coming my way, I'm gonna react to. So
Well, you can react to this one because
no, I'm not gonna react to this one.
All
No.
right. So okay, now it does another attack against you.
All right, so that
23.
misses, and so I get a counterattack right now.
Yeah. The other 25 missed you too. They both did. But anyhow,
There you
yep.
go. All right, I attack.
All right. I don't believe you.
Steve, did you take off the damage?
I took it off.
Oh, okay.
There we go.
I'll add it back on.
Yeah, 32. A 32.
Hello, crit? No.
Critical hit.
Nice. Now that was a very important point in the podcast. Did you note that I did damage and it's not my turn?
That's good.
How about
That's
that?
a really good thing. That's a very good thing.
That is
We
a
should
That is
herald that
unheard
a
of.
new era on this podcast. This is
It's
a milestone.
new era. It is a
Yeah.
milestone. It's a reaction, and no one has seen that before.
Wow, that's very good. We are at a crossroads now. We're going to the sunny side of the street from now on.
Exactly.
Was that a class feat? Your response?
Yes, that's part of the crane stance. It's the whole reason I took the crane stance, really, to be honest,
Right.
because there's the ones that do a lot more damage and other stuff. But this is a good ability. It's you
Jeez,
get the
no
reaction, and not only that, it increases your armor class by, like, let's say he declares an attack. My armor class goes up by 2, and if it misses, I get a counterattack.
Okay, well, you hit, you crit, and you did 32 points of
kidding.
damage.
Nice.
Wow.
On
Almost
its turn.
dead. On
That's
its
great.
turn.
We like that.
Wow, it's a brand new day. It's a brand new day. Here comes Basil. It's only round 2 already. 1 down. Some in bad shape.
All right, first I will devise a stratagem against the guy right in front of me.
Okay. You can roll the thing if you want to decide if you want to use it or not. So that will be
Ooh, that's actually kind of bad.
4 you rolled for a 19. That's a pretty crappy roll.
I am not going to attack that. In that case, I'm going to not attack that guy. And since I have my my fire staff in the other hand, I'm going to cast Produce Flame on it or I have to cast on a different person. So I will cast Downrange on the one that Lomang's been. Or no, I can't quite. No, I got an angle. It says I can see that. I mean, if I can see it for the lighting effect, I guess I
Yes.
can see it, right?
So
Alright.
you're
So
gonna
I will
use a
cast
range attack.
Downrange on the one on Lomang.
Okay, as you try to cast
Oh,
A
attack of
ranged
opportunity,
attack.
probably.
Attack of opportunity.
What? Wait a minute. I thought I invented that.
Oh,
Misses.
sorry. It totally missed. It's rolled a 16.
Oh, man. I thought I was special.
Produce flame. Is that a 30? I see.
That
Which one are
is.
you hitting? Number 40. Sorry, number 4.
5. It looks like
The one to the south of me.
Oh,
the
that
to the
one.
south. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
really?
noticed he asked you if you moved or you stepped earlier.
I did notice that too, yeah.
Yeah.
I was very suspicious. All right, teamwork.
Nice.
Go
Teamwork. Go.
Yeah,
Gadget.
that is my round.
You're done.
Edgewatch forever.
From now on, just assume everything has attack of opportunity. Like you're getting to the point where literally everything has.
I can't assume that because I'm special. And actually, mine's not even an attack of opportunity.
Yeah, you don't even have attack of opportunity. Yours is
Different.
attack. Yours is a ghetto attack of opportunity.
It's way better.
This is the
Way
lesson we
better.
missed by skipping level 6. If we had
Yeah.
if we had done level 6, we would have learned this a
That's
couple
true.
of weeks ago.
All right. Well, this guy just attacks Basil with the longsword. This guy in your face. 8 points of damage.
Okay, that one I'm going to block with the shield.
Okay, you block that, and so shield is actually bigger now because let's see, shield. Here's the good thing. It's
Probably gets
heightened.
10,
it
right?
does hardness of 10, so you take no damage.
Nice job.
Outstanding.
Sweet.
So you have now shield's like, oh, shield's starting to get pretty good.
But now my
Sure.
shield's down to 2 points.
Yeah,
Is that a
it's-
cantrip?
Yeah.
Oh crap! That's
Yeah,
great.
It's really good.
Although
you
if it
can't-
gets destroyed, it's done for the day. I believe it's done for the.
Done for like 10 minutes.
or it's
I
done
think.
for the 10
10
minute
minutes.
rest, Yeah.
And that's it. Pretty good, huh?
I almost multi-classed into cleric just for that. Actually.
Second attack misses you, and then third attack. These things are very stupid. They're literally just swinging their swords at you.
They're mindless
I
undead.
think a 6 misses. Okay, skeletal champion in front of Lo Mang. Are you
Wait,
ready, Lo Mang?
I do a reaction.
You only get one per round.
You get
I know,
one per
I
round.
wanted to throw that out there for the audience so they would know.
So it missed you anyhow.
Good.
Rolls an 18. Rolls a 15. Critical miss.
Nice.
Another critical miss, a 5. Are you impressed?
It should drop its sword.
Yeah, his
Give up.
You
Lo
guys-
Mang's ponytail is waving in the wind with all those whooshes.
It looks scary, but you're like, this isn't scary. This is not scary at all. Gomez is up. Gomez has no idea what's going on as Gomez is hiding in the fluffy feathers of Basil.
Ah, grasshopper.
Grasshopper! Literally grasshopper.
Rinse, repeat.
Really?
Hey, disrupt undead makes sense.
Okay, here we go. Fortitude save. Makes it. But it still takes half damage, which is respectable.
I don't think we're seeing a roll. Oh, no. Never
9
mind.
points
No,
of
never
damage.
mind. I was not scrolled down.
Rolls 27 for fortitude, 9 points of damage. It's nearly dead. Do you hide again? Like the
Absolutely.
grasshopper that you are?
Hell yeah.
You're no
He's
Lo
a
Mang.
mantis.
You're no Lo Mang. Okay, Lo Mang. What are you going
All
to
right,
do?
Lo Mang, all right.
There's skeletons everywhere.
You should delay.
I should delay.
Yes. Get one flanking.
That's true, I do. Okay, I will delay.
Dougie, you're up. You got skeletons everywhere.
I'm going to step and attack.
Okay, you step.
It's a skirmish strike.
What's that you're doing? That's
What?
not allowed.
I'm
That's not allowed. What's that?
It's a fighter ability. I'm combining a strike and step in
Wow.
one action. So it takes one action to attack the skeleton to my south. And I am going
Skirmish
to...
strike with your feet and weapons move in tandem. You either step and then strike or strike and then step. One action. Holy crap.
Is that a
crit?
20?
Wow.
Is that 33? And my... Wait, whoa.
That is a crit.
Oh, what's that damage?
Well, you're going to have to
Oh,
if
actually,
you
that's not-
shifted it. So, the problem is if you didn't shift your weapon into
No,
the-
I didn't. I didn't. Oh, yes, I did.
Yes, you did. If you didn't, you would have done. Oh my god.
I have to re-roll damage entirely.
Wait, I thought
because
you
it's-
shifted it to a light mace. though.
Yeah,
He
it's,
did.
it's D4.
Which is finesse. That is a finesse weapon.
Yeah, but he doesn't get deadly.
Oh.
He doesn't get. He would have done something like 40 points.
Well, technically,
of
I
damage.
only rolled one for
Yeah,
deadly.
so roll a 1d.
How does
Four.
deadly?
Yeah,
is-
it's 1d4.
Oh, that's on a crit, right? Deadly.
1d4 plus. Oh, and you would have gotten weapon specialization. So it would be flat-footed forever. Man, look at all this stuff you would have had, but you made it into a crappy-ass mace.
Well,
It's up
Yeah,
to
but
you.
it's also
Oh, wait, so here we go.
Yeah,
so,
yeah, like,
all right,
it's-
so roll the 1d4. Just roll 1d4. I'll take care of the rest.
okay, fine.
Okay, so you roll 1d4. So it's really 2d4. Roll another d4. Sorry, because it's still striking.
nice.
Bad.
All right,
Not bad. Very
so-
respectable.
Believe it or not, that's almost the same thing you rolled before. So 13 points of damage
How did I-
times 2,
Oh, okay.
26, plus 10 for sneak attack. So what's that? 36 points of damage.
Oh my god.
But half. Or not half, but chiseled down.
No,
31 points of damage.
Oh, actually, no, not chiseled down because
No.
it's,
No,
it's
it's
blunt.
because it's
blunt.
right.
Yeah.
This is very confusing.
See, I told you should embrace your inner rogue. What a huge difference.
What was the total?
36 points of
I hit for
damage.
36 points of damage.
Yeah, you
okay.
smash it through, and you get the critical specialization effect that you can knock the target up to 10 feet away from you if you want. You don't have to do that.
I don't think I want to do that.
Okay,
All right, so I have.
that was one action. You still get 2 more.
Yes, I have 2 actions, and I believe I can twin feint.
Yes.
I'm going to twin feint. You know what? I'm going to attack the one that's to my south anyway. I'm just going to.
Yeah,
do
you
that.
might as well. Kill it. Finish it off.
Okay, so oh god, there's so many.
Well, Twin Feint has to go against the same target.
You're probably going to miss anyway, though.
Hey, Steve, really quick while John's thinking, my shield would have expired, so I put 8 points of damage on myself.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh, that's right, because it's been 24.
Okay.
You hit. I don't even need to roll because it doesn't have any hit points left. So
Okay, so it's dead. Okay, and I have one.
No, you don't.
Actually, don't.
Twin
no,
Feint.
twin
You
feint
can't
is
do
a
it.
2
You
action
can't.
action.
You're done.
Okay.
Can't use the second one on a different target. Lomag, there's nothing left to flank. Oh wait, there is one.
There is one.
Yeah, they're gonna attack you though. They're gonna take swipes at you.
Wait, who's going to take swipes at me?
No, nothing. Don't worry. Just go.
Go ahead. Go get
I
him.
go there.
Ah, Peter. He left Dougie all by himself.
Oh, that's all right. I'm all
That's
right.
all
I'm all right.
I'll be back in a jiff.
Yeah, I believe it.
All right, so that's one action.
That
Second
skeleton
action.
is gonna die.
Do you have the ability to move and strike as one action? Like,
No, I do not.
Like Dougie can?
I
Isn't
do
that
not.
cool? Dougie's like a whole new man.
It's cooler to strike and then move away. That's the move.
Oh, that's the other one he's going to be
Yeah.
doing.
No, that one I'm going to be doing a lot in the future. I'll be running very far
No,
away, too.
just the stuff. Just
All
the
right,
stuff.
so I move to there, and then I summon my inner key, and the hands glow white with divine energy, and I key strike.
So are you flanking with Basil or
Yes, I-
Gomez the Cricket?
Actually, Gomez I don't think is a threat, right?
I have vicious praying mantis teeth.
Ha! Does that actually work as an insect?
Are you
Yeah,
praying?
I
You're
still
praying
have it.
Mantis style? Is that what you have? Is it Mantis style?
I do.
I like that.
Fear the insect sting.
I like that a lot. All right, so yes.
18. Oh, so close. Actually, not so close. That was a critical miss.
That is not.
29.
-5 is 24.
Oh, you didn't know that's already built in. See, attack
Oh,
number
yeah, it's
2.
built in. Yeah, number 2. Yeah.
That
That's
was
right.
a natural. You got a crit.
Oh, that's
So
awesome.
that is holy moly. Is that 40 points of damage? I see.
40. Nice. So that's just double. huh?
Explodes. The
Wow.
creature just explodes into a shower of bone everywhere and just crumbles into a heap.
Keep going, Lomang.
Yep, I'm gonna keep going. Let's form the line so they can't flank us.
Hold.
I hold the line.
Okay, well, this one.
I told you I'd be back.
Yeah, I believe
You
it.
did. You came back.
You jumped back, right?
You
Yep, I
came
jumped
back
back
the
for
very
the
next
flare,
day.
yep.
It's like you were going or up. There we go. Long
Is he-
sword.
Wait, is he attacking me?
He is going to attack Dougie.
Okay.
Up, that hits. 9 points of damage on Dougie. That misses. And that misses.
Ouch.
And then 1 steps forward.
Okay, if it's attacking me, I will
It
try my
is
crane.
going to attack you.
Yep,
misses.
That's a miss. I attack it back.
You reverse the attack
Oh!
back into it. You crit back into him.
Is that a crit?
It is a crit. It's
Nice.
minimum damage, though.
that's-
It's only 20 points of damage.
That's all right. I'll take 20
Crunch. It's half dead already.
on its turn.
On its turn. I think you
perfect.
guys
That
like
ability.
level 7. Level
like
7's
level
looking
7.
like a pretty good level, huh?
It is.
And it misses. Basil's up. You guys are destroying these things. I mean, you took a little bit of damage, but it's so minimal.
Well, now that there's kind of a defensive line, I don't know if there's no easy melee attack for me.
That's what they made the bow for, I guess.
That's right. Well,
Oh,
yeah.
Jason, you should. Basil should run around and attack from the rear.
Yeah, that's a good
You
idea.
give us
Run
flanking.
through the hallways
Yeah, run.
where
run,
you heard like
run out
weird
here.
horse
Horse
sounds.
clopping.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Don't worry.
I'm sure that'll
Nothing's
go.
gonna
I'm
happen.
sure that'll go fine.
No problem. No.
Forgot
at least
about
for
the
the
horse.
moment, I will move into the room a little bit so I have better vision,
Sure.
and I'm going to cast Produce Flame on the one directly north. So I guess that's number 2.
Number 2, right in front of Dougie. Yep, sure, that's fine. Just gets a little bit of cover. Doesn't matter. You hit. The fire doesn't do full damage. It only does. Actually, sorry, just 6 points of damage. 'Cause
Why?
It's immune to fire a little. There's a little bit of resistance
Wow.
to fire. Yep.
Well, it's bone. Bone's not especially flammable.
Yeah, and you're done. And that one's dead.
That's how you kill a ghost, though. You salt and burn their bones, according to Supernatural.
Gomez, you're up. You're in a new spot. Your mount has moved you forward.
Sing us a cricket song. Gomez.
Wounded one. Bang. There's my cricket song.
Wounded one. Okay, I presume that's the one in front of
That's
Worm
probably
Bane.
one.
And that will be fort save. Up, made it, but still half damage. 8
That's a pretty good spell, Disrupt Undead.
Yeah, it's specifically for this. It's tailor made for
Yeah,
this.
It is a they're on oh, Dougie. Oh, Dougie.
All right, let's
Dougie McDougal of the Clan McDougal.
do
Fine.
crisscross. All right, let's do a
Crisscross,
twin
yeah.
fate on one.
I like that. Yep.
On number 1 to the left. Okay. Go crisscross. You're literally doing the crisscross applesauce. All right.
All right,
You
so
hit?
that's a regular hit, but that's not the damage. It's
I'll roll it for you.
Yeah, you can do that.
It's 13 points of damage.
Nice. And for the whooshes through the air.
Yeah, I softened it up for you there.
I do it. Yes, you did. And I'll soften this one up. Hopefully,
All right.
I'll make a second attack against this witchmajig guy north of me. Skeleton.
Skeleton. They don't seem so elite right now, do they?
That's a 22,
Nope.
Well, you hit.
and that is an edged weapon. So you probably should reduce.
Well, that's the rapier. I'm redoing. You're still using your shifting thing. So.
Oh wait a minute. Hold on. I hit. Oh yeah, I did.
Oh, but
yeah.
No, that's right then.
I'm
So,
attacking with the main.
Yeah, you did it right.
Guache.
You did it right.
Yeah, I did it right. Yeah, I'm attacking the cold iron.
So
thing.
that's 8 points of damage. 8 points.
Okay. We'll take it. All right,
Half
softened
dead.
it up. Softened it up. 8 points of damage. There you
Hello,
go.
All right.
Mang.
Let's
Are
finish
you
it
gonna
off.
Are you gonna just punch it to death? Or are you gonna try to get flanking? What are you gonna do? Let's see.
I can do 2 steps, right?
You can. You can up. He's carefully, very
2 steps.
carefully inching around the
Yep.
skeleton.
I don't even want that.
Tiptoe.
I don't want its attack of opportunity, and I will do the flurry. Flurry. Damn it. That's
Use
supposed to
2
die.
options to get a +2,
Well, guess what?
or two actions.
It
Oh,
hits.
nice, because the flanking. Beautiful. All
12
right.
points of damage.
Yeah, I used 2 actions. Yep.
If it wasn't for the flanking, you would have missed. Unfortunately, that does miss.
Yeah. It's still.
18 just misses.
Damn.
Elite Skeletal Champion.
Is he
Who shall
attacking
they
me?
Attack? I don't know. I'm going to do a roll. Let's see. What does the roll say? A 1 is you. Low
All right,
Mang.
I will
Nice.
try. I'll try
Long
my
sword.
defense. Yep.
Oh,
That's a
attacks
miss.
and misses.
I counterattack. I miss.
He missed.
Ah,
Oh well.
natural 1.
It swings again. And misses. And misses. Just keep pressing the miss button over and over. Going, Basil, there's only one left.
Okay, I am going to move up.
Welcome to the party, Basil.
With Jiminy Cricket.
Sorry, when I try to move, the buttons all popped up and got in the way of my movement. I'm going to devise a stratagem.
That's a plus 28. Probably.
Oh, jeez, I'll go ahead and take that.
All right.
And
so
we'll
just
attack.
So that will be 7 points of damage.
Plus the
plus
8.
50. So when you're using your cane, right?
But I had the scabbard still on it, so I could do bludgeoning damage. Because I figured piercing might be kind of ineffective.
Yay! Basil saves us.
Nice. That was good.
Combat's over.
I need some medicine.
They're all dead.
Do you want to do the heals thingy, hand waving
Yeah, I
thing?
can at least do 2. And in fact, with assurance, I can automatically succeed on the DC 20 check. Which means I can automatically get 2d8 plus 10.
I'll take that.
Yeah, that sounds good. And you can do that twice, right? To 2 people at once.
Yeah, I can do it to 2 people at a time.
Oh, good.
But I could use a little healing as well. But so we.
Well, let's all hand wave this because I've got twin healing and all that stuff too.
Okay, yeah.
If that's okay with the DM, it's up to you, Steve.
Yeah, you guys can hand wave it. I mean, you've been here for about 20 minutes. It'll probably be 20 minutes to heal everyone up, so 40 minutes, and you have 20 minutes left on your dark vision.
The only thing that's in play is our dark vision. We've got to remember that.
Yeah, it affects your dark vision. And that's it. So you are in this crypt. Good news is there looks like there's a Eye of Arodin necklace or something that you can get here if you want.
Gomez, here's your Eye of Arodin necklace.
Thanks.
Was one of the skeletons wearing it?
Yeah.
Is it magical?
No.
What else did the skeletons have? Anything noteworthy?
Yes.
Ooh.
Do you want it?
Yeah. We're murder hoboing grave robbers now.
Let's find out what these things are that are special.
You're not you're murder hobo graveyards. Yeah, they are quality gear that was gorgeous, amazing, beautiful filigree that has rusted and gone to crap over the years. So you can take the weapons and armor and maybe, if you're lucky, might be worth 10 gold in total.
10 gold, 10
You
gold.
take them to the menagerie and feed them to Rusty.
That's true.
That pays for some scrolls, right?
No, I'm not. We shouldn't mess with that. That's garbage. How about what's in these little alcoves? Is there anything special in any of these?
Yeah, I'm using my thieving skills to search around.
Sure. You look around in the other alcoves. So there are other skeletons in those alcoves, the other 6. They do not seem to be moving or attacking or doing anything that looks scary. So don't worry about that. Yeah, you're looking around, but no. Something was weird because Gomez could tell like there was weird evil energy. This didn't look like it was Arodin. It didn't look like... There's a subtle difference between the good type of energy and the bad type of energy. These were like corrupted skeletons attacking you. So something must have happened here.
Huh.
I
don't know
wonder
how
if
to
the
detect...
cultists set this up, like somehow corrupted them and set them up as a trap. To,
Probably.
As a defense.
I'm for that. That makes sense.
So you detect
you can
magic,
heal
guys.
yourself.
You guys can't search that way, right?
There's no magic. You don't detect any magic.
All right.
There is a door to the north. One thing you notice about the door to the north, it appears to be partially knocked off its hinges. And it looks like that there was a big earthquake in this area years ago. Like 20 years ago, I believe. And there was a massive earthquake. And during that time, there was a lot of damage and things shifted. And this is basically the natural way that creatures and undead get born. Because you have all these crypts down here, and then an earthquake appears, and then suddenly evil energies get released into the crypts, and good things turn bad, And that's the natural order.
That's the way it happens.
Seriously, that's how it happens.
Especially when your god is
When a dead body and evil energy love each other very much, get an undead.
Pretty much. It is funny because that's actually what's happens is that this was like totally benign, but then shifting things have caused this to get bad, as you'll find out.
The skeletal stork delivers a baby.
That's right. So this looks like a door that can be forced open if you really want, Dougie. Someone will need to be really strong and use their athletics if they want to try to force that door through the... It's like tilted on the hinges.
We're going to listen first.
You want me to do it?
No, we need strength for this one.
Okay.
I got this one.
All right.
What is there? Do I hear anything? I probably don't.
You listen. You just hear the echoes off in the distance of the hoof prints again.
Okay, so I'm not gonna
Clip clop, clip clop.
I'm not gonna put my weight against the door. I assume it swings away from me, correct?
Yes.
Okay. I'm not gonna put my weight against the door, but I am going to push the door. So
it doesn't move. You need to really put your weight into it.
You just put your back into it.
You gotta give me some effort here.
Oh, okay. Athletics just. Okay.
Athletics check. There we go. Running start. Athletics.
No running
natural
start.
one.
No, not running start.
He's like, here we go, funk. He falls right on the ground. He slips on some bone meal on the floor, and he pops back up, and he's like, I meant to do that.
I pull out my crowbar, and I say, you want me to try this, or what do you want?
I just rolled a 34.
And then he pops back up as if nothing happened. Wait, you rolled...
Just
you rolled
a 34.
Another one! You rolled a 1 2 times in a row. I'm looking at it.
What are you talking about? I rolled a 34.
Oh, you know why? I was testing it. And when I tested for you, I rolled a 1, and then I rolled a 1 for you for your athletics twice in a row. And then you roll a 34. So we'll say you pop up and you bang it and you Fonzie it and the door opens.
All right, I put my crowbar away. I take out my crossbow, load it, and I'm ready again with the crossbow.
Ooh.
Someday I'll fire it.
It looks like a hallway. Now, there's a hallway in front of you. To the west goes the hall. To the east is the hallway collapsed. So it looks like part of this tomb is just gone. And to the north of you, you see a natural stone staircase going down.
Wow. I turn it and I describe this to everybody.
Clip, clop.
So that
clop.
Everyone who doesn't have dark vision will understand what I see.
Clip,
And I am no
clip,
longer a
clop.
mantis, by the way.
Oh, you've changed back into Gomez
Yeah,
form?
yeah. It lasts 10 minutes, so.
You've right-clicked
that's
on
right.
the icon and
So this goes down.
ding.
So I don't know. Do we want to go down now, or do we want to check out this level?
Well, does that go down or up?
Down.
Oh.
And so to the west, you see another hallway. It looks like there's a room way to the west that is, it's sort of like a hexagonal enclave. And then to the north, you see a portcullis.
All right, I am going to go here. Which direction is the clip clopping
I see
coming
what
from?
you're saying. Oh, this connects. Okay, good. I like that.
Yeah.
Let's check that out.
Is it coming from over here, or is
Where?
it coming?
What is?
The clip clopping sound. Do I still hear it?
Yeah, to the west, way to the west.
Okay,
It kind of
okay.
echoes throughout.
All right.
I feel like we should investigate that.
Yeah, let's go get it.
All right.
All right, well, so Dougie, you might want to stop. So where you are now, quite the sight to behold. You're in the cross intersection where you can see everything. Do you wish to look? Okay, here we go. This one is crazy. To the south, you see a very long, very wide hallway leading back into the Aridin chamber. To the east is the crumbling hallway. To the west is the hexagonal room. To the north is a portcullis that is closed. It separates you between a broad hallway with shallow steps. You see way to the north you see some stairs going up, and then you see yet another portcullis. And you hear a horrific clanking sound. But it sounds like clanking inside of a pool of jello coming far from the north. Like maybe 100+ feet in front of you to the north.
You mean past the portcullis?
You said clanking like a pool of jello?
It sounds like, imagine you took, here, now you can see. Imagine you heard clanking and put that clanking of like metal inside of a pool of jello.
Ah, okay.
And so you're like, it sounds horrific.
Oh, yeah. I know what that sounds like. Okay. All right.
How would he know what that sounds like?
Joking. All right, so Dougie's going to inch forward. He's going to be creeping on his tiptoes.
Tiptoes.
I'm fine. We're going to form our line here.
Okay, they're in a hexagonal room that goes to the north and the south. And I guess you're going to the south. Slowly.
Searching for traps.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, that
Wait, what's
a little
exploration
alcove.
mode? What does that do exactly? Exploration
Gives you a
mode.
+1 on like your initiative, I believe.
Let's do exploration mode.
Well, exploration mode is what
It's
you're in.
search.
But there's different things. There's like search
It's
and scouts
search
or
mode.
something,
Is scouting. That's +2, I think, isn't it? Anyway, doesn't
+1.
matter.
So anyhow, there's a door to the north of you right there. So
And where do we hear the clip clopping? It's
he's going past the door. Okay, here, go to the west.
Yeah, I'm going
to
to pass the door. I
Going
want
past the
to.
door.
This is also an irregular. Oh, okay. Okay.
This is a very large hallway.
All right. I think we should. All right. I think that's enough. Do you guys want to check out that door?
sure.
Well, Mang, you want to do it, or do you want me to do it? Or actually,
Check the
Basil
trap.
has the thieving tools too. Basil, you want to go for it?
Yeah, I can check out the door. I'm pretty much
Yeah.
standing right in front of it, all right?
Yeah, you're a thief.
It's a bronze-plated iron door. You check the door.
I'm going to listen at it first.
You listen. You don't hear anything. It's also not locked. Doesn't look like so. It's like you can open
Okay,
it
I'm
with,
going to briefly inspect it for traps or anything. Because I'm paranoid.
This could be the vault.
No traps.
All right, let's try to open it.
You open it up. It leads into a small hallway. 2 bronze-plated iron doors, one to the north and the other to the south, which you just opened, allow access to a hallway that bisects the small hexagonal enclave. 4-to-ceiling metal bars, spaced a few inches apart from one another, separate the walkway from the rest of the central chamber. So you see in front of
prison.
you a small walkway, and then you see more iron bars.
It's like a jail.
Kind of.
One of our tougher people want to take the lead here.
You know what? I'm going to do something. I'm going to go around this way. And I'm going to open up this door.
You're going to go to the north. Okay. You open up the door.
I'll go with him.
Oh my god, Basil's in front of you! Oh, attack, attack! You see a bird creature!
Bird
Kill it!
creature must
Roll
die!
for combat.
Die! Fiend from the heavens! All right. Yeah, I'm going to intro. This is as far as I'm going.
Hey, all right. This connects.
Okay, so you see these bars. Now, visible through the bars, dozens of spectacular funeral relics and precious objects line the walls. Urns, rings, lanterns, ornamental weapons and armor, and countless other treasures rest on bronze-plated shelves. The metal bars sport no obvious means of unhinging or otherwise opening them.
Bend bars, lift gates.
Well,
I don't know if we should even mess with this right now.
yeah, this is what somebody wants to do some like expeditious inspection for I mean, I guess I can do a perception check, but I mean, I think that's pretty much going to get us what we already have.
Are you going to do
Yeah.
an active perception? of
Yeah, I'll
this?
do active perception. That's worth it.
I will too. Why not?
Okay, Dougie does active perception. Lomang does active perception. Lomang sees there is a absolute mountain of treasure behind these bars.
Hmm.
Just a beauticious amount of treasure.
What did our captain say? Like, we could keep anything we found in here, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
He did say that.
He said that.
However,
However,
Even if you're dead, assault on a police officer, still a crime.
That's correct.
yeah.
There's a fine for that crime.
Even if you're compelled by
Attempted
negative
murder
energy
of a
force.
police officer, hefty fine. Hefty fine if attempted murder of a police officer.
Hefty. Maybe some time as well.
All right, I'm going to take.
Mr.
I frankly don't know if everything behind those bars can cover it. Frankly, I don't know. I think that might only be half.
Mr. Dougie smells a trap.
Yeah, this does smell like a trap.
Touching those
Smell like a
bars.
trap. It has a sign on it that says trap.
Yeah, it does.
There's these bars. If you touch them, something horrific will happen to you. In fact, you determine that if you touch it, a magical magnet hidden behind a panel in the corner of the room will pull living creatures towards it, no matter what is in the way. So it will literally try to pull you through the bars
Damn.
Oh, wow.
and stretch you out like
Cheese grater.
taffy.
And it'll do that. I guess this is. I don't know how I would know this, but is it attracting the metals on us, or is it attracting the person?
No, it's the opposite. It's a life magnet. It sucks out your life.
Ah, that's pretty cool.
Wow. No, let's not touch the bars. I back away.
All right, so
You can disable it. Dougie believes he has the means.
Yeah, but does that treasure look like nonsense, though? Does it look like it's...
Someone
Like-
can try to. You could identify it if anyone.
I'd like to
has,
identify it. I think it's fake treasure. I think it's probably...
Yeah.
Well, you can't because you're the
Oh.
only person.
I'm going to
Who
come in
has
and
that?
try to identify it. I believe that
Don't
I'm
touch the
really
bars.
good at
Don't
that.
touch the bars.
Okay, from here you can detect magic. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's magic. There's vials in there.
Oh dear. Okay.
Oh my
There's
God.
gold.
we got it.
Yeah, that
I'm gonna-
seems like we need that.
Basil, I forget. Was it my turn or is it your turn to deactivate a trap, disable a
I'd be
device?
willing to take a try at it.
Okay.
Well, you get bonuses, John, like massive bonuses when
Oh,
you
do I?
disable traps. Yeah, you got like a
Really?
+2. Yeah,
I thought
check
it was.
your,
Well,
check
no,
your
no. I
sheet,
thought it
buddy.
was
'Cause you're
a
a rogue.
crafting. I
And
thought it
you
was
have
a
the
crafting
kit. And you
check.
have the kit.
I thought we both had kits, but
No.
I have a +1 healing kit. You have a +1 thieves tools.
Oh, okay. All right. So,
And you're a rogue, so you get a million bonuses when you.
so is this a thievery roll or is it something you roll?
Well, hold on. As you're doing through it, Basil
Crafting.
actually recognizes something. This takes 10 minutes. So.
Tell us, Basil. What do you recognize?
But after 10 minutes, he's carefully studying something. He's like, "Give me a minute. Give me a minute. I must." Oh. He sees a moonlit chain. That is a +1 silver chain shirt. That is a collar adorned with stitched images of the phases of the moons.
Wow.
Those who wear it can see in moonlight as though they had low light vision. In addition, you can activate it once per day, and if you touch the stitch image of the new moon on the armor's collar and suppress the dazzled condition for 1 minute, which is pretty good. So if you get dazzled, you can turn it off and no longer be dazzled. It's basically a +1 silver chain shirt.
I was gonna say the seeing in moonlight as if it was low light vision is that kind of is low light vision.
Yeah, but you can see in moonlight. Basically, it's like if you're outside, and as
Yeah.
long as the moon is showing. It's also worth like 360 gold pieces. So that's only one of many things.
Yeah, the
you
silver
see there.
goes well with my my cold iron weapon.
And
So
Basil, you have a necklace of fireballs type 1, right?
I do.
Well, guess what? You see another one behind the bars, exactly like yours, except a little
Wow.
older.
wow.
And there's way more things back there.
I mean,
Okay,
we could try to
okay.
disable this, or we could maybe there's a way to turn this off somewhere else.
Well, disabling is turning it off,
Yeah.
unless. Yeah, it's basically the same thing.
Okay, so just tell me what I have to do.
Oh wait, hold on. But maybe we should tie a rope around you to pull you, because we know this is going to pull you through the
Because a
bar.
rope
Kill you.
should probably be able to foil the.
All the rope will do
trap.
is bisect Dougie through the center as it's trying to pull him through the bars.
Yeah.
So you will You will grade him.
I'll
and
tie it around
you're
my
gonna
neck.
cube him.
I'll
Remember
tie it around
Cube?
my neck.
Remember
How's
the movie
that?
Cube in the
I
very
do.
first beginning when the
Yeah.
guy like gets cut into all those little
Yeah.
pieces? That is what's gonna happen to Dougie.
It'll serve as a little fiber in the
Yeah, that's
Dougie
true.
burger that will be created.
I'll
Resident
put-
Evil. That's similar.
Or
I'll put-
Resident Evil, same thing.
All right, so basically, if you fail, you're dead. So I'm gonna back away. I was gonna try.
Yeah,
I was
you
gonna
guys,
try.
The rest of us are going to be out in the hall.
yeah,
I'll
the
be
rest
over
of you guys
here.
back
Smoke
away,
break.
back away. This is I'm gonna put the rope around my neck and
So
don't let
it'll be
go.
death.
don't let go.
We can. I could summon a sod hound. I get an earth elemental hound if I cast it heightened to 4th level, and I wonder if we can have it fetch what we want.
Oh, that's
It could
true.
earth glide. It could go through any earthen matter, including rock, and so
That
on.
would
It could
be
bypass
metal
all
as
that
well.
stuff. Yeah, well, go underneath the floor, bypass all that stuff.
But
Could
it's not
it-
technically alive or anything. So
Could it carry items though? Could it
I
fetch
don't know.
items?
I don't know how earth glide works.
That's probably.
Sometimes. Earthglide, it's
I like the idea. I like the idea,
the idea,
of
though.
The
summoning
idea
a
is very
stone dog
good.
to fetch the bone. I like the idea of that.
Except I'm going to tell you right now, Dougie, being the expert rogue that he is, knows there's no way that would work because this is a very high level trap and they counter that. So, like, there's no way you would be able. It's like countered for that. So if you try to earth glide, it would also be destroyed.
what if you try to mage hand?
This is
stuff?
the PT-32. They got the Earth Elementals covered in that.
Yeah.
Is this something I could get an assist on, or is that not a thing?
Yeah, but if they mess up, they have to roll a. Actually, they can't. They have to be
can't,
an
right? Yeah, if
expert.
he's
You have to
good.
be you have to be an expert at thievery to even attempt this.
I actually am.
Okay.
For an
Well,
assist.
Well, for the
Yeah, but the problem
assist,
is the assist has a chance of backfiring and making your roll
give you a
worse.
-1. Yeah.
Yeah, but
I
what
think
are
you're
the
better off
chances?
just trying to do it yourself. And I'm not saying that to get out of danger.
Yeah. So you get a +1 item bonus to pickaxe and disable device with your infiltrator tools, but also Dougie, you naturally have. Let me look at your sheet. You got a million things in your
It's-
sheet.
I don't know.
You
what
really
kind of
should learn
roll
your
is it.
character, Dougie.
Well, what role is it? Is it thievery or crafting? I don't know what disabled device
It's
is.
thievery, I think. It's
All
gotta
right.
be. It's gotta be. Right?
It's thievery. But it says right here you get a +2 bonus versus traps. Oh, that's only if you fail to disarm them. So, well, the good news is if you fail, you might not kill you because of +2 on your saves. So that's pretty good.
Yeah.
And you get a +1 to find them. Yeah, you can.
And if
totally
it's
be
a
fine.
reflex, then I have extra.
And don't forget
bonus
you have a hero
evasion.
point.
Yeah, I know, and I've got that. I've got
Okay,
lots of
so-
safety nets.
There's the one to the west, and there's one to the east. Which one are you going to try to disable?
Which
separate.
one is the silver chain at?
We'll say the one to the east.
Okay, let's do the one to the east. I'll disable that one.
All right,
So,
you.
I roll this?
Do the roll. I believe so. Thievery. Here we go. Let's see.
Oh,
That's
God
pretty
damn
good
it!
with the
That's a
pluses.
You rolled
horrible
a
roll.
9. You rolled a terrible.
Yeah, but you got a lot of pluses, and you
Oh,
get the,
yeah, I do have
the
pluses.
kit and everything.
Well, you have a 24. He gets a 24. So,
plus.
let me- No, it's 24. It's just +1. Disable a device. Let's look that up. Here we go. Now, here's the good news. You only triggered the device on a critical failure.
Hmm.
You failed, but you don't set off the device. So far, so good. You can try again.
Yeah, I'm gonna try again.
Okay, you're trying to
Roll a double
deactivate
digit
the panel. Here we go. You get to roll. He's like, all right,
Cut the blue
Alright.
wire.
hold my breath.
What is
26.
Wait. There's a whole bunch of rolls going on. Oh, that's my athletics checks.
26. And you don't succeed again, but doesn't go off.
You're trending in the right direction.
Now you want to try to cut the green wire?
Third time's the charm.
I'm glad there's not minuses for try.
Not at all. It's only 2 actions, too.
God dang. All right, 25.
5. You got the 24, the 25, 26. You got all those numbers covered.
Hmm.
Not setting off the trap, but you're not taking. Oh,
Wait, it was the blue.
oh,
It was the blue wire. It
21.
was the
That's
blue
not
wire.
good. You sneeze in the middle of it, and you almost set it off, but not quite. You're like, ooh, that was close.
All right, gonna try it again.
There you go.
Critical success.
That's
Critical
what we need.
success.
35.
35. Click. Okay, you managed to deactivate the panel, on the bars to the right side.
All right.
The
Now
good news is they will no longer cheese grade you and kill you. The bad news is there's still these really strong bars between you and the treasure.
Oh, that's where I stepped in.
I have a solution to that, actually.
Yeah.
Okay.
Before we get to that, let's just do the bars on the left, so
The
we
west
get
side.
yeah,
Okay.
or on the west side, just so we can
Yeah,
do
sure.
one thing at a time.
Are you sure you want to do that? 'Cause
Yes, I
we
do.
could. We could have half the treasure.
It's treasure. Okay, so that's
28.
28. That's got to be good.
Almost. You're almost dead. You're like so
Really?
close. So close. Not quite, though. You're like, oh, I almost got it. So close.
There you go.
32.
33.
Click. Both disabled. Who's this Dougie? What's going on? He's hitting like
Alright.
crazy. He's doing massive damage. He's
That was a
disabling
lot of tries.
complex traps.
Gomez, what's your thoughts on this?
What is
getting
going
Yes.
cast?
on?
Actually, well, first I need to know how small do you have to be able to fit through the bars?
Oh my God! Yeah, Mr.
Oh,
Grasshopper.
like 6 inches.
Like 6 inches. Like
Oh.
I used my unfortunately I did use my scroll.
Your
The-
pest form
My
is
pest form
used.
scroll. I did use my pest form, but 6 inches. Let me see. Because all right, so here's my thought. Feather token. I have feather token chest. Feather token chest is a tiny chest that it transforms into a big chest, and then you could load 10 bulks worth of items into that chest, and then close it, and then it transforms into a key, like a tiny key. So my thought was, if I could find a Memphit that's small enough, give him the chest, tell him
Nice.
to load everything in it, turn it into a key, toss it through the gates, pocket it, and we go.
Wow. How smart are methods?
They're smart.
That's good.
Yeah.
They're pretty smart.
I could bend bars, but I'd like to do a bend bar competition with Lomang. But I love that idea. Is that cost money for you to do that?
It costs me. I mean, it's the price. Like I'd have to buy a new chest, but that's pennies, comparatively speaking.
Right. So
But you can only do it on one side.
Because
though.
bend bars
yeah,
is
yeah,
free.
we'd only be able to do it on one side.
I like that idea.
That's it. But I have to find and how. So what size category could fit through the things?
Oh, it would be the smallest, whatever the smallest is.
Yeah, I'd have to find something tiny.
Whatever's is that the
Yeah,
lowest.
an air Memphit is small.
Where you summon it on the
Yeah,
other
you
side.
Well,
just
what about-
summon it on
Oh,
the
that's
other
true.
side.
Yeah, summon it on the other side. Of course. Actually, that's absolutely right. I'll just summon it on the other side. That is absolutely 100% correct. All right. So let me see. What's an appropriate thing?
Well, Lomang, go ahead. Try to bend bars on one side while he does the other one.
Okay.
Let's see what you can do. Prove your worth.
Okay, there's literally no bend bars. You literally just attack
It's
the bars.
athletics.
You
Oh,
don't do
really?
athletics or something?
You just attack them and try to just punch them to death.
I thought
That's
there
all it
was
is.
though on.
Not for this. There's none. They have a hardness. They have hit points, and that's it.
Wow, you're right. I mean, there is. Yeah, I suppose we could shove it, but that's not going to work. Okay.
Well, I can tell you right now is that if Lomang wants to just spend some time, he's probably strong enough to punch the bars and
And-
break them.
and
with
Dougie.
And Dougie. Well, Dougie doesn't. It doesn't work with your weapons because the bar hardness. The hardness alone is 15, so you have to do. You have to do 16 points of damage just to do 1 point of damage, and it's immune to critical hits and precision damage. So I don't know if you would have enough.
Because your damage, a lot of it's precision, special, sneak attack.
I
Bio
could
break
make it a
time.
Warhammer if it takes me one round to
So I
turn it
can't
into
devise a
Warhammer.
stratagem against the bars.
I guess not.
Oh,
you-
that's terrible. You should be able to.
I mean, I'd have a cold iron Warhammer if I wanted to.
Can you make it two-handed?
No, it's limited to one-handed. Like, that's why I shifted it to my maul. My maul was two-handed, but there are only there's no two-handed finesse weapons.
Right.
I think there is. I think it's a sword cane. I don't know. There was some reason why I didn't want to take the sword cane because that was Gomez's thing. So, or
But like,
That
let's
Basil's
say,
thing.
what's your strength?
it's like 19.
Is it striking? The weapon striking?
I can make it striking. Yes, it is striking.
Okay, so I guess you could do. You actually could probably do more damage than me then, because if you're doing 1d8, then plus your strength, You're actually doing 2d8 plus your strength. Average is 9 plus what? 5?
Yeah.
14. I mean, yeah, we're kind of both in the same boat.
Yeah.
I mean, it's going to take a while, but I think we can do it. But
We're not on the clock, though. That's a
you have
good
2
thing.
of those feather token chests things?
Is everyone ready?
Yeah.
Yep, ready for John to get squished by the bars.
So
Not me.
The traps have been disabled, and it looks like you figure there's 2 options. Lowman can probably spend maybe 10 minutes punching the bars and making them big enough so that someone can go through them. However, that's probably going to make a ton of noise. Or you can use the Gomez option, which will use resources but will be very quiet.
The Gomez option is great, but we can only use it for half the side, right?
Let's do one Gomez
Yeah.
option first. I like that idea. I always see Gomez go with this crazy stuff. That's
All right.
Yeah,
it's,
I like
it's- It's not really that. It's not that crazy. It's. I summon. You know what? I summon the same water Memphit that helped us so much to put out the fire in that hotel.
Do you
Yes.
remember his name?
Wait. Oh God, hold on.
You had it before. You said it.
You did, and
It
it,
was
was quite
good. It was-
ornate because
it was good.
water
Hold
methods
on.
had ornate names. I don't remember specifically what it was, but I was listening to that episode a few weeks ago, and
Hold
he
on,
gave it
hold
a
on,
fairly
where are you?
grandiose name with a bunch of titles.
I know. I'm like, where was it? Ah, here we are. Wait. I
Like
believe.
Pokemon. I call ye. I call
I
you.
believe it was Rhyme Lord of the Eternal Chill, Lord of Icicles. It might have been that.
I like that. Even if it wasn't, I want
that might have been it. That might have been it.
That sounds familiar, actually.
So, Rhyme Lord, I know you looks like I've imprisoned you in a cell, but I'm going to release you immediately. Here, take this small chest. It now becomes a big chest. Boom. All right, load 10 bulk worth of items into that chest. Load everything you can into that chest, and then close the lid. And then when it turns into a key, toss it back to me, and then be on your way.
Yes, master. Goes in. He just throws all this garbage in there. There's like urns, incense holders, candelabras, lamps, lanterns.
This is the side. This is the side with
sensors.
the wait. But just to clarify a point that I think is obvious, but maybe we should make sure. We wanted that armor with the dark, with the
Sure.
low light vision.
Yeah,
and
we'll
stuff.
start with that side.
That's the side. So
Okay,
that
they both-
special attention to that piece, and then
Both
boom.
sides have magic. So
Nice.
you will get the chain, you'll get the fireballs. There's some up on the other side though. Gomez sees in the corner of his eyes. There's some feather tokens on the other
Really?
side. Yeah.
The grass, it is always greener.
And
The
I don't
great
know if he
irony
has-
is the great irony would be if one of them is the other chest.
That's true.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
like, oh, I don't know if I.
Oh,
have
that would be
those."
that would be great. Oh my god, that would be hilarious if there actually was one of these.
I
chests
have to
in
make
the
a
other one.
special trip just to get that.
The funny thing is, I don't know if he has these. He's like, wait, are those Pokemon that I don't have
Are
already?
these limited edition feather tokens?
They're platinum.
Holographic.
They're platinum.
Ones that you can only get from Gen Con.
Yes. And also there are vials on
Potions.
the other side and potions and stuff, yep. But you did get the Moonlit Chain. You got another, necklace of fireballs type 1. I got 2 of them.
I think Gomez should
Oh,
wear
that's
that.
right.
And you got relics that are worth something. You're not sure what, but you got enough to be worth something. It probably
That
bring them
belongs
down.
in a museum.
Yeah, well, you could actually sell it to the museum and get money for
That's
it.
right,
so there you
exactly.
go.
That
right,
technically
well-
belongs in the crypt that it's actually in now. but-
Well, technically,
We're not gonna
Well,
mention that.
Well, this god is
Okay.
long dead. It's forgotten. It's
Well,
just
that's that type of stuff. Unless we want to deal with the logistical hassle of pocketing all the actual trash, all the actual stuff, it has to stay a key until we're out of here.
yeah. Keep it as a key. But I would take. Oh, you're right. That's true because you can't.
Yeah, we can't open it up and get anything out of it.
Right.
so
Yeah,
we
I
just
already
don't do it.
have chainmail +1, so the only difference would be silver, which is kind of an upgrade.
So I guess like if we
And the
if we-
lighting effect thing.
like basically it's all
Yeah.
moot, and we deal with it when we leave.
and that's fine.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
all. Moot. I mean, I don't know anyone else who would even wear that chain. To be honest.
Oh,
I mean,
really?
that-
I mean,
Okay.
technically, I think I could, but
Oh.
I got so much stuff recently that I'm not gonna push hard on it.
It's also
if
worth-
Dougie wants it.
360 gold pieces.
That's
So-
true.
Yeah, it's also worth money too for
I
everyone.
like the sound of money.
Money,
ching,
money,
ching,
money.
All right, so what are we going to do about this other side?
Well, there's the noisy method.
Punch, drunk,
I think that
punch.
Dougie can use it, turn this thing into a hammer and can do 1d8, maybe.
Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah, you could. I mean, the thing is, you could both do it, but I'm abstracting it. You can get through. Like, with enough time and effort, you are strong enough to get through the hardness, which is 15. So as long as you can consistently do more than 15 points of damage, you will eventually break these bars. It's just a matter of how much noise you make.
Well, if we close both doors
Yes, you can close the doors. That would help.
and do it.
Or we can find out what that clopping is,
Yeah,
kill it, and
yeah.
clear the area, and then
Yeah.
who gives a fuck how
I like the
much
idea.
noise we
Yeah,
make.
yeah, I agree with that. Definitely. Let's clear it. Because we don't want that thing, like, cornering us in a small room.
I actually do want to rewind a little. Dougie, I'm bringing you back to the intersection because I want to read what you see. I said it, but actually it's important that I read
All right.
everything. So back to that intersection where there's the portcullis. It's like, wait, I see something! And Dougie runs back. To the north, a broad portcullis blocks the hallway, which ascends by way of shallow stone steps. East, the corridor terminates in a dense pile of stone rubble. That's the collapsed hallway. The doorway to the south of the wreckage is constructed in the same style as the rest of the level of this catacombs. The northern tunnel, by contrast, is roughly carved from the living rock and winds down steep earthen stairs, presumably to a lower level of the necropolis. And that is that little thing here.
Right,
you
that's
saw.
the thing that goes down. Yeah.
Right. However, fixed to the wall between that tunnel, this area over here, and the portcullis is a brass plain box about 2 feet square and 1 foot deep, in the center of which is a vertical slot. So it looks like a box with a large vertical slot in it, and you're like, okay, that's obviously mechanical.
Is that probably opens up the portcullis, maybe?
Could be.
Where is that box? Where is that on the map?
That is right here.
Oh, he passed it up.
Yeah, you passed it up.
Okay.
So there's a box right there.
I think we table that also for now. right?
Yeah, let's get that clopping.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure that's important that you notice this brass box. And you probably guess that somehow controls the portcullis. Because there's the portcullis, you're not getting through that easily. Like that's super reinforced. Like these bars, it looked like they were using the trap to do most of the heavy lifting. The portcullis, on the other hand, looks like it's super heavily reinforced, and you're going to have to use like industrial strength tools to get through that thing. So, just warning you.
All right.
Anyhow, you get half of the treasure, and
We need to spring the bank robbers out of jail and have them do it.
they could. Okay, what you going to do? You leave the other half for another day.
I'm going to put my crossbow away. I'm going to take out my moderate mistform elixir and have that at the ready.
Okay.
Oh,
You got that ready.
that's right.
I mean, actually, the which one's the cheaper one? The lesser one, right? I use the lesser one.
Yes.
Yeah,
the
but
that
one
would get
3
us through the
rounds.
bars, that's for sure.
No, it doesn't. It just gives you obscuring. It
Oh,
Yeah, it
that's-
gives you 20% mischance.
All right, so I don't like clopping in my dungeon, so
Yep,
you guys ready to mosey out of here?
I'm ready.
You do like clopping? Okay, well then
No
I
clopping.
have stuff for you. Let me tell you.
There's
I mean,
no
maybe it's
clop-
a mount for us.
Is it to the
Epic
north
mount.
or the south?
It's to the west.
Oh dear.
Oh my!
You continue to the west, past the hexagonal room. To the north, you see a very long hallway that ends in a set of double doors.
Do we see 60 feet or 120 feet with dark vision?
For you, it's 120 feet. It's
100 feet.
60
That's what I thought.
clear and 60. So you're kind of seeing what's going on. This is like a large loop. You're starting to get the hang of it. Like, okay, like you kind of have gone around in a very, very large loop. And to the south of you is back to statues. Looks like you've gone up north about, 60 feet, going to the west about 100 feet, and you see corridors, and Dougie hears the clopping coming from... Oh, stop.
Oh no!
That's all you need
got his
to get. That's
attention.
as far as you got. That's as far as Dougie gets. And Dougie sees what's causing the clopping.
It's
Clip,
a
clop,
pony, a
clip,
pretty
clop.
pony.
Clip, clop.
Is
Clip,
it a
clop.
pair of coconuts banging them together? Oh my. Oh, my.
Oh, no, it's not. You see. Oh, baby. I have to prepare. This one is 3 pages long.
Really?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Here we go. You see floating and clopping on the air. It's a combination of floating and clopping. You see a restless and terrible undead creature wandering through the halls. You see a headless horseman clad in full plate with spears on its side with a massive bastard sword in its hand and riding air and smoke.
Oh. Ooh.
It looks like a nightmare, but that is.
Yep.
And I will tell you that you're in trouble because there's artwork for it. That is the sign of you being in trouble.
Handouts?
That is what you see in handouts. Look at that thing.
Oh man. Wait,
That is nice
what's going
art.
on with his head?
Dear.
He has no head. He's a headless horseman.
What is that though? It looks like there's weirdness. Oh, it's actually. Oh, that's his shoulder epaulette.
Wow.
I see. Okay.
It
Gotcha.
looks
Oh, yeah,
like he
yeah.
has had the
Oh man.
Mandarin technique performed on him.
Oh no. I don't
the
like
horse.
this thing already. Is it a ghost? What is it? Wait, what kind of roll is that to know what it is? Is that an occult roll?
If I heard roll for combat, I would say stop, you violated the law. because I want to try to demoralize it.
Gomez, go arrest that thing.
It's going to be under arrest.
Do you have a permit for that mount?
Roll for combat!
Stop, you violated the law.
Ha!
Stop, you violated the law. You gotta put a little more oomph into it. That's like not gonna work.
You've been listening to Roll for Combat, Agents of Edgewatch. If you have a question or comment for the show, please visit us at rollforcombat.com. You can also find us and play various games on our Discord channel at discord.rollforcombat.com.